Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dust Play City Skylines, where we are building, while that was laggy, the city of Lortinton. And I think we just zoomed on, yes, we zoomed in on a place that actually leveled up. Our traffic is backing up quite a bit to get out of the city, and we will start fixing that in a bit. Hopefully our railway system will be sufficient. Um, and I am looking forward to that, to putting in our railway lines to our railway stations. So we've got a railway station somewhere over here. We've got, this is a train station there, another one over here. And we are going to demolish some houses in order to get that done. But I saw something the other day, I'm not sure if that's actually, yeah, no, this, does this have a rail? I saw this on a YouTube video, where someone actually put a rail across to this. That's already occupied. Okay, so no, that's a different asset probably. Anyway, so let's get this started. So we've got a rail station over there that we're going to cut into. So let's destroy our city's rail system quick. And the reason why we are removing this is everything is going to change now. We're going to try and make it look nice. We're still going to have a railway line coming in for cargo purposes, but let's have a look at what we can do here. So the first rail obviously will be for the for this lot over here, and we're going to edit that slightly. Alright, let's remove this one here as well. I actually think we should keep it on the right hand side over here and then come over this road somewhere in the future. Actually, we can lift some land up over here and bring it in straight. We have the soil, so might as well use it. Alright, so first things first. We want to put in 3 railway lines quite close to each other in the center here, and they'll bridge off to where they need to go. So let's start with that. We'll get this one nice and centered up as far as we can possibly get it. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. And we'll sort out the electricity just now. And we can take that back a bit. There we go. That looks nice. Ah, that looks nice as well. That looks great. To me that looks good. Yeah. This looks bad. This looks horrible. So let's level this up. And I just removed our nice and straight line. So let's get this strong brush, big brush, and we'll level this up. And we keep them on the little high-risey thing there. So let's do our railway. Once again, let's get these center lines out. I'm just trying to make it 1 block. Put them nice and close together. and this one will come out to there and come and connect up. This one connects up there. And there. Actually, we can actually do that a bit closer, but let's leave it like that for the moment. And then this one will turn and go this way, and this one will head over around the city, and then tee off to where it needs to go. We can actually put the train station for Lortinton over here. I think that will be nice. We can. This is the problem when you go looking around to find all the places that need to be emptied and need to be done like that. Alright, so let's get this rail in here. So we'll have a nice bend coming around like this, and I want this to be sort of the same distance from so let's remove this one. Let's just put in a guide for ourselves so that we know we stick with it. Alright, let's get our rail. Let's back it up just so slightly and then get our curve going. We can lift this up, bring it over. Why is that looking so skew? It's because we're using a freeform tool, isn't it? Let's keep the straight road going. Lift it up, over and down again. I can lift it up there. Let's have a look at how this looks. Oh, the electricity's gone. Yeah, so they've been without power for quite some time. We'll get that power going in there as soon as we can. But yeah, we've got 2 substations there. We'll sort that out in a jiffy. Let's bring in our railway system towards the beach. Let's keep it nice and straight. There we go. And it'll take a curve and then come in here. And we can try and line it up, bring it slightly towards this way. Have a nice sharp curve there, and in we go. Alright, so there you can come around over, and there we go, into our railway hub. And we'll neaten this up, get a few of these substations out of the way. Let's have a look at the lines that we have. Train line 3. 0 people in the stops, wherever. But I want to, if we remove that stop here, so we can rate a new line, and this will be from there to here, and complete this back there. And if we can drag it over to the other side, no, we can't. But they are first trains running. These 2, I hope there's going to be space for this, but I'd like them to come around there, snake along with this road. One can tee off over somewhere close by. We will remove some of the high rises in order for us to do this, but I think it'll be nice if we can split it off here and then bring it into this side of Lortinton. And this railway station over here might be condemned, or it might just service this area over here, and then we'll have one line coming around like that. So let's have one line coming in, going around. See, now I've made too many railway stations over here. Unless oof, yeah, unless we bring in one just to over here where our Lortinton and Spherinton are, and then one over to there. I think that's what we'll do. So just one straight over. We can maybe even just carve out a little piece of land there so we can bring the rail in. But this one over here is already looking very nice. We can just remove our guides over here like that, and I'm thinking, yes, let's do that. Let's get our railway station on this side. And so Mr. Blumar not always been the most forthcoming person, but he has allowed the railway station to be placed in here to give better access to the rest of the city for his people. Alright, is the train station, right? Yeah. And over here, so I think we'll have to move that up ever so slightly if we can get it moved up. Now, like that. These people are happy about it. The people living here, they're happy about the railway station. So there's that railway station. So let's get our rail going across. And so what we'll be doing here is actually lowering this terrain area to get it going through. So let's get our lower, let's select our smallest one, and where do we want this to come through? Well, let's get it right over here. So we'll just drop it down slightly and drop it down slightly. And I wish I could see. Wait, that's raising it slightly. Let's drop it down slightly. And just get it all smooth out. And on this side, the same. That's still raised. Let's just drop it down and give us some space to work with. Have the substation right over here next door. And we're going to give the people a bypass road because we're doing this one live. How deep is that? Is that too deep? No, that's fine. It'll be a mission to get it up on the other side though, if it's that deep. But what we'll do is, we'll grab the level from this side and try and level it on this side. Yeah, that's much better. That's not so deep, is it? And then we'll just move this terrain out on this side. So yeah, so it doesn't have to be all that deep. So now I can put in their bypass road for them. Do this one, and we'll just get this thing going. And then we can remove their road, and we can start leveling up the ground again. Get that small one, select that height, and we'll level it down there. Alright. Is that enough for a railway line? We can actually deepen this a bit more. Just deepen it slightly. Alright. And then we can put our railway line in here. I hope it's going to fit, and I hope it's going to be straight on. So yeah, grab it from there, and we'll just bring it. I want to bring it in as straight as possible through this. There we go. Oof. Actually no, should be deeper over there still. So let's grab our level tool and we'll level this a bit more. Alright, so now let's put our railway track in now and see how that looks. You just pop it down to there, and now we can get our big road across again. I do believe this is a curving road, so let's just get it nicely curved over. Ah, that looks nice. That looks very nice. We can remove our bypass. And hopefully we can connect up our railway. So let's bring this out straight and then use our freeform tool to connect it up. I'm not too happy about how that connection is going, so let's back it up a bit and we'll bring it up to there and then connect it up, and just look what that looks like. It looks horrible. So this is where we need to smooth out some more of the terrain. So we'll grab that out and just pop it, just click it, clickety click it. Alright, so now let's get our railway line again, freeform tool, and that looks much better, much better. Now hopefully this slope is not going to be too steep. That looks doable. That looks doable. And there we've got our railway line without disturbing our traffic, and it goes towards this area. So these people are complaining about noise pollution in this area, and I do believe that might be from our railway, and that is correct. But Mr. Blumar is always happy to plant some trees, and we'll plant some of these imported ones down on either side, and just to hide it from view. You know, he's very particular about what the area looks like, and we'll have a bunch of these scattered like this, but he'll have a small walkway allowing these people to get there. Did we use we used the stone parts here, and unfortunately one of these people's houses are going to be demolished with that. And then we'll plant some trees here, other trees, just to absorb some more of this noise coming from this area. Let's have a look what that sounds like now. Much better, much better. Okay, so let's go back to our railway tools, and we'll create another line coming in and going back. Whew, there's a lot of work. Alright, now the other rail, this one will come along this road all the way, tee off over here, go next door, over these lines, and come into this area over here. So we'll be placing another railway station on the other side of Lortinton. Alright, this will come out the ways. Oh, I have to put on road guidelines for this one. Come out a ways and over like this, and then we can put our station right on the side there. Right? Will that work? So they'll come in and over and into the station, so we can move the station back a bit. Actually, what we can do is just bring it out to here, leave a small space for trees and such, and then move this over right to back here. Alright, so let's plant our trees. And what trees do we use here in Lortinton? Oh, just look at that sunrise. Wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Now our city is growing nicely. Alright. So let's plant some trees in here. I do think that we're going to try and find the same trees as the ones we have in the parks. And those are the sugar maple trees. Alright, and we'll just line this road with it. If there is a way we can get a path connection back here, maybe I will go all the way around from the front here. So we'll just don't want to destroy a house for this. So we'll just come around like this and straight on. Okay, so we planted our sugar maple trees. We'll plant some more over here. Just to give it that nice feel. It's not as we could actually buy up these houses from them, put up a nice fence around it and all that, to make it look more like this. But this is a railway station of its own design, basically. So we'll have these, like the urban ones, just look nice, not produce too much noise, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so now let's do the task of placing our railway line. And I would like this one to come up to as far as possible with this one, and then turn and keep a certain distance from the road. Let's see if we can keep it at like 2 blocks. Alright, so we'll try and keep it on that line for as long as we can. We'll go over here, come down again. I'll have to put off-road guidelines now, and we'll see if we can keep that line. So we'll have to clickety click it every so often. Go around to there and to there, and so far so good. So far we are actually keeping on our line. Alright, so there we'll go up, slope to steep. We'll have to back it out and start the slope a bit earlier. So let's do it over there, come down. Oh, barely keeping within our allotted space. And this is Jesse James and the gang doing what they came here to do. Alright, so we want to turn in on this side, right? And I'm wondering if we shouldn't do that same McGafter of going under the road here. We've gone over the road quite a couple of times over here, and I think, you know what, we should go underneath. I think we should go underneath. So I'm just going to remove this one, and I'm going to see if we can actually get it going downwards. So we'll just drop this down. How deep is that? Is it too deep? Let's level this out. Actually, let's just go grab the level on this side. I wonder if our train is going to, or railway is going to fit in here. Yo, that is deep. No, we don't want it that deep, no. Alright, so let's level this off again. And what we can actually do is just give it a nudge, just have the impression of this railway going underneath this. Level that out. On this side we'll just give it a nudge as well, just ever so slightly, just going down. So we'll come down one level and then see if that actually works. So we'll come like this to about, let's say about there, come out to there, and then slope to steep, but we'll be able to come out, slope to steep, about there and to there. Now this looks horrible. That is not what I wanted at all. Okay, so what we can do is just level this out again and then just bring it right up to here, I guess. And, alright, so that was a horrible idea. Why did we do that? Alright, just level this out and make it look all neat again. Let's get our rel tool, freeform this on. I don't want to snap to them. I don't want to go that deep either. Space already occupied. Oh, if I could just get it to there, to there, and up to this one. Now that does not look right either. Should we just keep it above ground, above the road? What does that look like? It's got a certain city vibe to it, so let's just keep it that way then. Let's not bother about going down below where we need to go. We'll just bring this over, and connect up then. Alright. This does not look great. This one over here. Just back this off a bit and then bring it around, see what happens. Ooh, gets a tad close, but that is kind of natural. That's how it sometimes looks. Over here we can actually go underneath. I think that will look nice if the railway actually passes below this. So let's drop this down. We can actually bring in quite a big area here. This railway can actually just take it away there. We will bring it in, start it over here and bring it down at an angle. That way we can turn and bring it into this and bring it out on the other side, and then we can have its own little channel where it runs towards Lortinton over there. It'll look nice, right? Right? I'm unsure about it, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we can do. This is why we play this game, why we do this, the things we do. So I wonder if we drop this down like that, level this off, and then so it will go under and to the side. So we'll use that level and just level this side. So it's a nice smooth way to get through. Alright, and then we said we want to give them their own channel, so let's just give them their own channel, and we'll use this road as our guide. We'll be right next to this, and we'll put a fence up there as well, so people can actually see the train and whatnot. But I don't think this will actually ever happen in city, but this is our game, our city. We can recreating it, we can do with it whatever we want. I'm just trying to get everything smooth out here, and it looks like it's not liking me too much. What we can do is just pop a dirt road down. Where's our dirt roads? Let's bring it over straight. It's about there. And now we can just go crazy with our leveling tool. And it should keep it straight. Ooh, it's narrowing to this spot. Alright. And on this side, do we want them to be in that trench forever? Lortinton's people. I'm thinking, and yes, why not? Let's keep them in the trench. Actually, you know what? We should actually use more road guidelines or guide roads. But who cares? Alright, so this will do the same. We'll bring it out towards this area. So when you're leaving Lortinton, you won't be seeing a whole lot of things. You will literally be driving through a canyon, and then once you're out here, you'll be driving over this, next to the city, around, and into your final destination at the city hub. Alright, so we did that. Where are we? Where's Lortinton? There it is. Okay, so we're going to destroy this intersection for a brief second and then get on with it. So let's get our railway line, straight line tool, and we'll start off over there and bring it to there, and then that will do with that, and this side will have to do the curved road tool, but this one can come down so long. It's about there. Alright. So are we ready to destroy our traffic? Let's destroy it. So we'll remove this one, that one, that one, and that one. And then we'll level this out. And hopefully we can get our roads back. If we can't, then it's a massive problem. Okay, so let's get our railway connected. Freeform tool. Oof, I'm struggling to see where our Nagaster is. Alright, so there we go. That's in there. So let's try and get our roads back on this thing. So we've got a 6-lane road with freeform tool, and go to about there. This one can come in, and will it connect up? No, man, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Let's back this up, and it'll lift up. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we want at all. It looks horrible. Just put our elevation step down. So this will come over and up. That looks better. That looks better. That looks much nicer. And then we'll need a 2-lane road. This one will just come on straight. And I want it to come into the center here, but it's not allowing me to, so that is fine. Alright, so now we have our railway going through the bottom here, and it's turning and it's going on straight, and now we have to remove this road and do the same. So let's level this out, get it nice and smooth, get our road across. It's about there, and get our road connected up again. Oh no, what's going on there? So let's just level this top part all up nicely. Okay, grab our road tool and straight road. And I don't like it coming down like that. Why is it coming down? Is it maybe because of this? Might be. Okay, let's get our road. Fit on our elevation just slightly, and then to there. That looks better. Alright. Let's move our guide road, and then we can bring back our levels to where we wanted it. And we are losing money. We are losing a lot of money, but all for the better sake. Alright, now we are going to destroy Denton Forestry just for a few seconds. Unfortunately, this needs to be done. Let's level this out and get our rail across, and then get our road across again. So this was the 2-lane no, it wasn't, it was a single one. But we'll have that. It looks a nice effect for a bridge over this. And then we'll actually upgrade the footpath over here to be a bigger one. And we'll need to lift this up quite a lot, actually. Let's get the elevation step just right. So start off there, bring it up to where it's almost the same level. Is it? Yep, it's almost the same level. Over here we can drop it down a tad. About to there. Ah, but we don't want that. We don't want that. And I think Denton has lost its power. There we go. Let's level this back up. That's right in there. Alright. And our railway station is right in front here. And we'll just bring our road in like that. And we'll just neaten this up again on the side. How heavy is this drop? It is quite heavy. So maybe let's just remove this for the time being. And we'll smooth this out. Just smooth this out. Now we'll have to drop this just a tad, just to get it nicely going up here. And then we'll try and smooth it out again. See what it does. And it keeps on doing that. Okay. Alright, so you can play that game. Alright. Let's get our railway across. That's a much more acceptable slope to me. So come down here through all this canyonized area, up and over, and there we go. So let's get our railway set up. Where is it? There we go. So we'll start this side, end at this side, and then complete it back up in Lortinton. And we've got a couple of happy faces there and a couple of happy faces there. Good. Okay. Alright, so now we have 3 working railway lines, and just look again at that sunset, the sunrise, as our rails are moving, and this horrible thingy majig is there, dancing up and down for our attention. And at this moment, this isn't doing a lot of work. This station, but we've got it starting up, and I'm liking what it looks like. So we've got one for Spherinton, one for Denton Heights. We'll give these people road access as well to in the future. And now we have to start off with the other side, and this is going to be a bit more challenging, seeing as how we have industrial and residential areas in this side. But we'll get to that, and we'll get that sorted out. I think we said we wanted to come to Memoria and to Sunset Mall. And we'll have to be able to cross these lines. So one of our cargo lines should move over to this side and pop down underneath this road. Okay, so let's just hop on a train quick, shall we? Let's have a look at this train. Focus on it. Come on. I forgot how to turn. Alright, let's go focus on the train. Let's have a look what they see. It's a nice ride, man. You can see the whole town. You go underneath the the roadways, and you're in your canyon on the way back home. And I'm actually quite liking what this looks like. There's a footpath going over, and you stop at Lortinton. Got a couple of people, not a lot, and getting on, getting off, and we'll follow the railway line back to the city. Thinking about doing a slow TV episode where you just follow the railways when the season's done. That's when we reach Megalopolis, so I think we're still quite a ways away from that, but once we get there. I love how it's slowing down here, so it can come up and over. There's another train speeding past, and now you can get on with this. You go, you can see there's Spherinton, and coming past. Oh, that's nice. Love it. And there the railroad splits, and there we're into the station. And over here, I don't think we have any people waiting yet. We don't have a lot of people being able to get here, but people are using this walkway access as we gave them. That is awesome. I love it. Some people are coming to the plazas, some are coming to the gardens. We'll put up a mall or something here in the future. That'll be nice and attracts people to come here and buy things and go on. And we'll actually have some connections going over, expanding our city this way and that way. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.